Welcome to Jokioinen Museum Railway. My name is Jussi Tepponen. I'm the Chief of Operations over here. And today we are celebrating 50 years of voluntary operated museum train traffic in Finland. 50 years ago, in 1971, August the 21st, the first voluntary operated museum train was operated on this railway from Forssa to Humppila. Today we have two trains running, and in about less than 10 minutes you will see the trains arriving to Minkkiö station, where we are currently located. I will tell first a couple of words of history of the Jokioinen Railway and then about our voluntary work here that started in 1971. Jokioinen Railway was constructed in 1898 to connect the town of Forssa, that is direction I'm facing to the state railway network that is in the direction of Humppila. The reason to construct the railway were the factories in town of Forssa and Jokioinen that needed a rail connection to the broad gauge state railway network. At the same time, when they started the goods traffic for the factories, also the passenger traffic was started on the railway. And passenger traffic continued on Jokioinen Railway until 1954. The goods traffic continued much longer until 1974. The railway preservation work in Finland was started on this Jokioinen Railway in the end of 1960s, and in 1969 we got the first locomotive. That's the locomotive number 5 from Karkkila Railway that is currently today pulling one of our trains. The train was moved to the town of Forssa, where the depot of the railway at the time was, and in next 2 years the locomotive was prepared to running condition. Also one passenger car and one closed goods wagon was purchased to be used with the museum train traffic. Then in 1971, in the spring of 1971, first test runs were made with locomotive number 5. And August 21st, 1971, it was the time for the first public museum train to be run on this railway and also in Finland. For the next couple of years, 1971, 72 and 73, trains were run from town of Forssa via this Minkkiö station to Humppila and back, and at the same time there were the goods trains running on this railway, and the railway was still operating. In the spring of 1974, the traffic on Jokioinen Railway was laid down and the railway was closed. And during the same year, track from town of Forssa till Jokioinen was dismantled, and in 1975 from here, from Minkkiö to Humppila, the track was dismantled. There were quite many years of battle fighting to trying to preserve at least part of the railway, and then finally in 1978 we managed to start the voluntary operated museum train again between this Minkkiö station and Jokioinen. We purchased the track and the remaining rolling stock and we started to build our new depot here at the Minkia, as the depot originally was in the town of Forssa, where we didn't have any more track connection. After that, slowly we've been expanding our operations with the help of Finnish state, European Union, private parties, different funds. We've been able to complete many projects. One of the big projects was to rebuild the railway track from here, from Minkia station to Humppila station, to reconnect our narrow gauge railway to the broad gauge railway network of the Finnish states. Then we've been also building a new machine shop building here in Minkia that was built with the aid of the European Union, and we've been having it now about 20 years here. We've been rebuilding several steam locomotives. The biggest project was to rebuild the locomotive number 6. That is the second locomotive we have today in operation. Both of our locomotives today in operation, number 5 and number 6, are wood burners and traditional Finnish design. We've been also rebuilding many passenger coaches, and recent big projects has been a new station building at the Humppila railway station. We have some hand car traffic here because trains are coming. Our switchman turning the points. So the Humppila railway station building was brought from the north of Finland to Humppila 3 years ago and fully renovated, and now we have a real railway station there. Before at the Humppila there was not a station building for the narrow gauge railway, but the narrow gauge railway was originally sharing the same building with the state railways. And the current large projects include our track rehabilitation work that is been going now more than 5 years, and will continue probably another 6-7 years. We have 20,000 railway sleepers that need to be changed, and all the work is done fully manually. And now I think we will have the first train approaching Minkia station. The train is coming from Jokioinen, and it is hauled by number 6, our wood burner consolidation steam locomotive. And now we have the second train coming in the Minkia station. That will be pulled by number 5, our original steam locomotive that was also pulling the first museum train exactly 50 years ago. The train that just arrived was pulled number 5, our original locomotive, and the passenger coaches, the 2 brown ones, the 2 first ones of the train, are the original passenger coaches of this Jokioinen railway. And the later one, number 2, it's maiden voyage now. It took more than 4 years to rebuild the coach. Only the metal parts are original, all the wooden parts are rebuilt. Now I think I leave you for a while, just enjoy the sounds and pictures from the Minkia yard. Thank you.
Harvoin tyhjennän, mutta tyhjennän aina mulla on etteikö. Kun on huomannut, niin se on käytössä. Se pystyy Pidä siitä puoleen, kun on riittävä työ. Nyt kun korona nyt jarruttaa, niin ei saa olla jalkut ohjat.
Saadaan